I'm here with Kathleen Parker from Australia, and she's going to play Senta in the fliegende Holländer. Did I say it right?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
You say it.
De fliegende Holländer.
Right, and she's doing a makeup for the shoot. Well, I said, you know, you really don't have to make up and do hair just to talk to me, but then a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
That's right.
Yeah, she is.
Only the best.
Yes, only the best.
Only the best for her.
And that's Kathleen. Hello. Okay. So how Singapore, do you get a shock when you come here?
Oh my goodness, actually yes, now that you mention it, when the doors opened at the airport. Well, I was here with Jakob, who was playing Eric, and we just about died. The doors opened and we could hardly breathe, it was so humid. However, it only took a day or two and then we got used to it, and actually I love it.
Yeah,
This is
it's good for the voice, right?
It's great for the voice, and it's also kind of how I grew up, because I grew up in Brisbane. I studied for a couple of years in Perth. We have that in common. My time in Perth, well, I studied at an institution called the Australian Opera Studio. It was a 2-year program for...
Okay, open your eyes.
Oh. Yeah. It's just routine, just keep it closed, just routine. I studied there. I did an emerging performers course there, which ran for 2 years after I did my Bachelor of Music. And it was amazing. It was the best thing I ever did. Okay, I'm going to open my eyes while I'm talking to you. This amazing intensive course. We did 4 languages. We did acting. We did fitness. We did 4 fully staged performances a year. We did cabarets and leader recitals and
Cabarets, lovely.
yeah,
Did you dance?
Stuff. We did. We learnt. We had to do ballet. We did ballet classes once a week.
Yay.
It was basically just really full-time training, but everything that you could possibly need to be an opera singer.
So you had great instructors.
They were
Incredible.
They were incredible.
Wow.
Plus singing lessons and coachings, and yeah, it was just and master classes every Friday. We stand up and perform something new in front of an audience.
Tell us how you got into singing Wagner.
It just fits. Whenever I've sung a lot of different stuff, and when I sing Wagner, it just fits like a glove. It's easy to sing, and I can't say that about other types of music. And some people find Wagner really hard to sing, but I think if you find Wagner really easy to sing, you should
do
probably
it.
sing
Yeah,
Wagner. Yeah.
So what do you find harder to negotiate?
Oh, Mozart.
Oh well, okay, that's
Yeah.
for some people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah. No, some people just open their mouth and magic comes out when they sing Mozart. And like I can sing. There's lots of angry women roles that I sing with Mozart, like Electra.
You like or you don't like to do that?
I love the angry women roles. Yeah, they're great. But when I sing Wagner, it's so little effort, and I think that's not everyone has that experience. So I should probably stick to what's easy.
So
it's pretty intense.
Yes.
Senta.
So how much of you is like the character?
Senta?
Yeah. Oh, what is that?
Yeah, I think there are some parallels.
Oh, really? That's disturbing. Tell us.
Let me just have a think about that.
I will let you some time.
Well, the I guess her loyalty.
Yeah.
I would say that I'm a very loyal person, and her fixation is probably a bit unhealthy, so I won't draw a parallel there.
Okay.
But you know, there are some parallels, and then there are some things that I would never do, but I can make myself believe that I would
throw yourself off the cliff or something.
Well, I'm hoping that never happens to me. I hope I never have the urge to throw myself off.
Okay, yeah. Unless you do Tosca as well. Yes, tell us how you got to move to Berlin and work there. You live there now?
I do. So I when I was living in Australia, I sang in a competition, and I won a prize in the competition, and the prize was a place in the opera studio at the Cologne Opera in Germany for a year. Yeah, so I went over I started off in Berlin because I had an agent over there, and she found me an apartment, and I thought I'd get there, 9 months early to learn the language and integrate and all that sort of stuff. And I got off the plane, and it was just before Christmas, and I was it was my first Christmas away from my family, and I was petrified that I'd be alone and rocking in the corner on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So I jumped online, like, right, what's happening what's happening in Berlin, what's on? And I found this language, like a language learning pub meetup, which just sounds awesome. And where they meet, it's called Stammtisch in German. They meet once a week on a Tuesday. It's basically like a regular club, a regular table at the pub, if you will. And they meet once a week to learn. English speakers go to learn German, or anyone goes to learn German, and German native speakers go to learn English. They had a Christmas party, and it was about 7 days after I'd landed, and I met my future husband. Oops! And I was just about to move to Cologne, so I wasn't really necessarily very keen to get involved with anyone just before moving to a new city, but it happened, and so we spent the next year commuting between Berlin and Cologne, and once I finished my contract in Cologne, I moved back to Berlin and moved in with him and married him and had a baby.
Yay!
As you do.
Lovely.
So the singing brought me to Germany, and love brought me to Berlin. To summarise the question.
Yes. Wow, that's a brief of your later life story, right? Wonderful. Yes.
So I did two. It's because of the competition that happened last year at Karlsruhe, this competition for Wagner Voices.
Yeah.
I came second in that, and I won the audience prize. And because of those two prizes, I got some work with some Wagner associations. I did some concert work, sang some Lieder in Berlin and in Dortmund. And I went to South Korea. I went to Seoul. I went to Seoul in June, and I sang my first Elisabeth in Tannhäuser. It's also quite a comfortable sing. Like, it fits really well. I didn't have a huge amount of time to prepare for it because the contract came through 10 days before I flew. So I had to learn it very quickly.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say that I had enough time to really give it the attention that it deserves in these particular circumstances. But it's a great role to sing, and the actual production itself went really well.
What other Wagner roles would you like to play?
I want to do Elsa. It's funny because you mentioned Lohengrin as an opera that you don't find so exciting, but I really would love to sing Elsa. That would be the next big milestone.
Yeah.
And I like the.
Okay. Give me a minute. I need to take care of something.
What are we talking
And we are back with Elsa.
Yeah, Elsa. And all of the Wagner women, I like them because I find them to be strong. And I think you need to be strong to sing them physically and mentally.
Yes.
And therefore, you can't portray them as weak. Otherwise you won't be able to sing them. You'll die.
Yeah.
When I sing those roles, I have a feeling of being very powerful.
Yeah, of course. Would you do any of the women in the ring cycle? Back to the ring.
Yes, I have sung Fliegende before from
Weingold.
Yep. And I would love to do Sieglinde one day. And whether I get to do Brunhilde or Isolde, we'll see.
Is that something you want to do?
I don't say no to anything. I'll do anything.
Would you want to sing anything from Puccini?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Tosca.
good.
Tosca, yes.
My favorite composer.
Tosca is my favorite opera.
Yes, where you get to jump.
Yeah, I do love a good jump. I have not yet had the pleasure of singing. I have done some Puccini on stage, but it was Nella in
Fanciulla? Oh no, sorry. Yeah, that's right.
And I would love to do Butterfly. I would love to do Tosca.
Yes. I think a fit for your voice would be Fanciulla. No?
Fanciulla del West? Yeah. And what else do I want to do? Oh yeah, some Verdi. I'd like to do some Verdi. I'd like to do Elizabeth in Don Carlo. I like Beethoven. I really like Beethoven. Yeah.
Is it because you live in Germany?
No, I always did. always did. Yeah.
Okay.
Chose to do some songs of Beethoven a few years ago just for fun, and they're okay. But yeah, no, Fidelio, bring it on. Bring it on.
No.
I do love the music. It's the music, I guess, more than anything. Yeah. Not everyone likes Beethoven, but I love it.
Yeah. Okay.